Hey yo, what is that? So yeah, this is the grinding number. Not grind. I'm already used to always saying grinding. This is the Archon Quest number 12 video, I think. And yeah, this is now, in this video I'm going to play the Crane Returns on the Wind Interlude Chapter Act 1, the second part. Because last time I wasn't able to finish it since one character, Ganyu, was blocked in this whole thing. Or was it the secretary? I don't know. Anyways, the whole thing is again now, Ningguang wants to rebuild the Jade Chamber, and there's a contest with 3 materials that you have to gather, and we've already found one of it, Sunsetia Vermilionite, I think it was called. Sunset Vermilionite, yes. This was the first material that we found with Shenghe, and now only 2 materials left to find. Time to ask around at the work site. Exactly, go to the work site to ask for news. That's exactly what I'm going to do now. Yeah. And why is it so laggy, dude? I have like, whoa, oh my god, what are those FPS drops? I have like, I don't know, 10 FPS or something right now. What is this? Anyways, we are now supposed to go to the work site. Why is that? I have no idea. But yeah. Hold on, I think I'm going to make something a bit quieter here. The SFX, how you call that? Sound effects. Or it's already so. I'm just going to do that on 2 because I don't know.
Off we go.
Or is that the dialogue sound? I have no clue.
Let's light it up.
Actually, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm just going to do this and
Paimon
this.
coming in. Light it up. It's nothing.
I don't even know what
Off
this
we
is.
go.
Anyways, I'm not supposed to go to a oh ho, who do I see here? Yun Jin and Beidou. Hey. Oh, and right.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky!
I don't see nothing, but okay. I'm like, Yun Jin is also was also a new character with the last update 2.4. I think it was the last update 2.4, or was it already 2.5 this update when Shenghe and Yun Jin were added? I think it was last one, 2.4, yeah. Anyways, it's now floating in the sky.
But
cool.
it seems to be tied down by something.
Well,
That's because it's not finished.
does make sense.
Hey, Bywin! And hey, Beidou! And hey, person Paimon doesn't know?
Wow.
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
I found that those shots that you just saw, like from this building site, it looked really cool. Like seriously.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment,
Who is that?
I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ninguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beidou, you're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of Sunset Vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yun Jin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
This emotionless, yeah, my god, I'm stupid, I don't even know what it's called again. Like this emotionless stare, like, yeah, hey, what's up? Not a pleasure to meet you. Like this is what her stare is implying. I'm like looking at her and I'm like, yo, she doesn't seem motivated at all.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is... sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their... friend.
Ah.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plaustrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
Wow. So it looks like the three of us are competitors now.
Okay.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
Nope.
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help him win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us.
Oh, hold on, it's the first
Instead of
3?
competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
Sounds great, but how does it change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yun. The plaustrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores.
Wonder core?
From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Su Ling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
You can trust Master Zhang's smithing skills? What? Sounds good, let's go.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Bye. What?
Okay, let's go!
So...
By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang, Yun Jin?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it.
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Ah, okay. Well, now... The pact that crossed time. Talk to the Jade Chamber secretaries. Isn't there a different description here? You meet Yun Jin rather by chance. She just suggests looking for Master Zhang and asking him some questions. Ah, okay. Well then... It's not really worth teleporting for this short of a distance, but I'm like... you can still do it, I'm like... You can still...
Adventure time!
Ah, I forgot all about it. I'm still saving some time with this. Hello, Mr. Zhang. How are you doing?
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf? Or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yun Jin. Perhaps you don't know me,
but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yun Jin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yun. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yun, even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself.
But only after 2.4. What?
So, you're here to ask about wonder cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make wonder cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No? We were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions.
Why is Qiqi just standing there? What's she doing
It could take
there?
some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
Then where do we start?
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain.
Why Divine Damsel Devastation? What is this? What is this name?
I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Okay. Okay, but before that, let's go to the southwestern side of Mount Tianheng. Why is Qiqi there? What the hell is she doing? Is this because of her birthday or what? Like, bro, what? Huh? Why is this like green here, down here, and like, huh? Whatever. Like today is Qiqi's birthday. Follow the... Hold on. Your birthday. Today's my birthday. Dr. Beidou said that I can make a birthday wish. I don't remember my last wish was. It should have come true, right? It's hard to think of something to wish for. I don't want anything big or many things. As long as it's something I can touch, that's fine. Wanted to feel finches with you. I have already prepared the seeds. Whatever. But now my question is that maybe some kind of story quest? Like, here story quests, troublesome work, hold on. Is there like a Qiqi story quest? There is not. Is there like... I haven't unlocked this story quest either, so... Troublesome work library, that's something with Mondstadt. Shadow of the Past, Master Genius, this is also Mondstadt. Shadow of Yore. You and Paimon recognize a familiar face as you come aboard the Pearl Galley. Sea of Clouds. Where's that?
Benny's adventure team,
That's also definitely not where I am headed to. That's also not where Qiqi stands right now. Pact of that crosses time. Talk to the Jade Chamber secretary. That's also, yeah, rather far from here. In the Master of Star Deception I have, yeah. Well, in this case, kind of cooking, share not your treasure, the chi of your... You can just watch. Liu Harbor, talk to Jilong, no? Yeah, those are... Huh? Okay, what is Qiqi doing here? Seriously, is that like a story quest or so? What is she just doing? What's she just standing around here? I'm like, what is this? Okay, hello Qiqi.
Oh, it's you.
Qiqi, what are you doing here? Yes, exactly.
Seaside. Dangerous.
Okay.
Qiqi is helping with the evacuation.
Evacuation?
Yes. Ningguang said there's something bad in the sea.
Okay.
So, she sent Qiqi to evacuate everyone.
Okay. To be honest, Qiqi wouldn't be my first choice when it comes to helping someone evacuating someone else.
But no one will listen to Qiqi.
Exactly, that's why.
So instead, Qiqi is guarding this place. If danger comes, Qiqi will protect everyone.
Okay.
Don't go near the sea. It's too dangerous.
Okay. That's all. Okay, but that does make sense because it is connected to this. That's way too die. Can I like push her? No, I can't. I can't push Qiqi. Like, okay, it does make sense because she's probably connected to this Archon Quest currently. Because yeah, there's something in the sea. There's something lures in the sea, and lurks in the sea. Sorry, and spoiler, we are going to fight something in the sea. So it's probably yeah, Qiqi. Hello.
Oh,
What
it's
happens
you.
if I
Seaside. Qiqi is helping. Yes. Ningguang said there. So, but no one. If danger comes, don't
blah
go
blah
near
blah
the
blah
sea.
blah. Okay, so this probably is, as I said, connected to this story quest. I mean to this Archon Quest.
Oh,
But nice.
it's you. Seaside.
And
Qiqi
what
is helping.
if I say
with-
dangerous?
Yes. Ningguang. So.
Oh wow, it's just the
but
same
no,
outcome.
If danger comes, don't go near
He's
the.
just going to say the same thing, so it doesn't matter what I press anyways. So yeah, okay, cool. I find it cool that Qiqi is here. Now question, I'm like, it is an Archon Quest, but I'm like, why shouldn't I be able to then still do some other stuff? I would like to know what happens, what's now there. Qiqi's then probably not here anymore, like not at Mr. Baizhu's Boo Boo Pharmacy, right? Like else I... Oh, that was close. If I had fallen into the water then I would have drowned.
Off we go!
So Qiqi's not here anymore, right?
Show me your prescription.
And like, I don't even know if she's usually here. I would find it cool though. At Qiqi's birthday, Ningguang tells Qiqi to simply chill there at the sea. Oh, sad. Poor Qiqi. Well, anyways, now bygones times just dust pass. What? Am I stupid? Go to the southwestern side of Mount Tianhe. Please don't tell me that my mother's now going to sing in this room. That would be the last scam out of them all. I'm like, that would be the worst scam out of them all. Anyways,
I came to Mount Tianeng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top.
oh,
This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic, towering peaks, and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Yusha.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite!
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
What?
What a nasty piece of work! Ugh. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place!
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No! Don't do it, little girl!
What the hell was wrong with Paimon?
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor.
Ah, yes,
Her
I see.
extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world.
Is this supposed to be the
And
story of
so,
Shenghe, or what?
destined to grace the mortal
probably
realm
not.
for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air.
Look at Shenghe. Does the character also
That's
look
how
at
the
Shenghe
opera
then?
ends.
Okay, if I press this now, does he also look to her?
I really like
yes!
this story.
Oh, nah, she's talking anyway, so...
But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Obviously. For Shenghe, at
Well,
least.
it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
What does that have? What does one thing have to do with each other? I don't see it. Like, what? Use visions to find the Star Splitter Iron. Oh, so somewhere around here, I see. This is just 2 Geo Sigils, or 3. 2. Ah, right, you can only get 2 from those. Well, use Elemental Sight probably. I mean, slime, you're not wonderful. I see one.
Off we go!
That is one up there. Glowing thing. Go away. You are not
Don't
wanted
waste my
here.
time.
Okay, I can see a... Yeah, this is probably Star Splinter Iron. Iron does okay, and like, sure, why not? Star Splinter Iron. It looks cool, and it's a foster item. Cool, and now another one. First I'm going to get those Geo Sigils here. I mean, like, Geo Sigils are always good. Why not? And... ah, here you can... Ah, so that's how you find those... Ah, it's the... Oh my god, I didn't realize. Okay, where is his... Does he have maybe his... Like... Dude, why do they have their... Why don't they have like Mona so that I could show it? Here you can see this is like shining right there. Or you can see it at Bennett's also, it's usually red, now it shines orange.
This should be enough
Nice.
Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find Subrosium.
Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hold on, is there like none of it left anymore, or is there still more of it? Because I can remember that when I played it on my first account, that there were like multiple locations. I mean, not multiple, that there were different locations from where I got those two items from. This Star Splinter Iron.
Hey, there really is someone here.
Oh, an old man.
Yun Jin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something?
Hello, would you also answer? Ah.
Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
What?
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here.
I think he can only communicating by saying ha 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 ha. That's his way of communication.
Shenhua, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Yes.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman.
Why?
If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
Hey, you know him?
It's...
Shenhe.
Sure.
You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village.
Okay.
This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhua?
Apparently.
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay.
Whoa.
Then let's see what we can find in this village.
Okay, so Mingjin, Shenhe. Well, what do they have to say?
I came back here once before, a few years ago. Alone. I hid it from Master at the time.
Okay.
It was deserted then, too. Except for a few low-life bandits. Everyone and everything I remembered was long gone. But as people were passing by, they stopped to admire me. They praised me, telling me I gave off the aura of an Adeptus. I tried explaining to them that I wasn't an Adeptus, just an ordinary person who came from this village. But no one believed me. When I saw how run down all these houses were, I felt at a loss. It was like I took a look at the world, and on the surface, it looked like a vast realm with so many places I could go. Then I looked a little closer, and there was nowhere for me to go at all.
Suddenly, so much time has gone by. Everything has changed.
Last time I visited, I felt so upset. But today, I don't know why, but it feels different.
It is easy for your mind to run wild when you are alone. But this time, you are with your friends, aren't you?
Why aren't you looking at us when you're talking to us?
Yes, my friends.
Since when do you call us friends? Hey, wasn't there like... Oh. I just know that usually if it wasn't for this Archon Quest here, there would be bandits or treasure hoarders right here. Anyways, Mingjin?
I came back here once before. It was deserted then, too. I tried explaining to them. When I saw how run down...
Suddenly...
Last time I visited...
It is easy...
Yes,
Okay, that's enough. Well, then I'd say... Search for records left behind this village. I just saw light here. Yes, exactly here. Pick up. branch of family of exorcists
The
used to live
remains of a
in the
god.
east.
An abandoned village. Mount Tianheng.
Records of a changing village. A branch family of exorcists used to live in the east of the village, but in around 2 weeks the mother died of disease. The young daughter went missing, and shortly after the father hanged himself on a tree in the yard of his own house. Okay. It has been confirmed that traces of an evil god's remains were found in the village. The villagers are panicking as no one is certain whether the evil god's remains are gone for good. Do be careful when you are in this area. Okay. Then continue, Yun Jin. What the hell are you wearing anyways?
Does this mean that the true story of the divine damsel of devastation happened right here, in this village? The time frame certainly matches, so it seems we're in the right area. Let's keep looking around.
Okay. Records of a changing village. Search for records left behind the village. Okay, I don't see anything more. But I'm like, so maybe something down here. Huh? I have already examined the part I'm supposed to examine. Have I not? Or maybe in here? Ah, here. And there's also a common chest.
We can't have treasure unaccounted for.
Okay, now pick up. What is this here? Like it's some sort of scroll again.
Huh. What's this?
Ragged notebook. The doctor said you were gravely ill. Don't worry, I will give everything I have to save you. My heart bleeds whenever I see you getting what? Wearier. Your illness beyond treatment. I wish I could suffer the pain for you. What means wearier? Is it from wear? Like if something wears out? Or I have no idea. I have no idea. You said you had no regrets in this life and that you only wish for me to take good care of Shenhe. But if you regret nothing, why the tears? I don't know what I have been doing lately. Though I still breathe, I feel like an empty shell. I've read all the ancient texts I could get my hands on, looking for ways to save you, but it is utterly futile. I finally found it. It was Mingjun. He had kept the book that could save you hidden. I took it and followed its instructions to summon a god and offer a sacrifice. The god appeared. I told him that I was willing to exchange my life for yours. He kept silent and only pointed at our daughter, Shenhe. The god said her fate was to bear the curse of calamity, that she was prone to bring harm to those close to her. The god also said that she might even have been the cause of your death. In that case, I thought I left her in the cave that the god mentioned. 3 days have passed and still no news. I grew restless from waiting, seized by an ominous feeling. And I am sorry, my love. Forgive me. To you too, Shenhe. Please forgive me, how stupid I was, how blind. Let me apologize to both of you in person. Oh, if I understood that right now, it means that Shenhe was the one that the story, I don't even know how it's called again, the triple D story of Yun Jin was actually true, that it was apparently true, and that Shenhe was the girl that was supposed to be sacrificed or something, that she then was raised by the Adepti. Okay, that doesn't make any sense now what I just said, but whatever, it's probably something about that. Maybe this is the true story of the divine damsel of devastation, yeah, the triple D.
So, Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, and she is about the right age.
Why
so
right
that's
age?
why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier.
Bro, you have only chatted twice with her till now. But okay.
According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father.
Oh, yeah. That's what I thought, but I said something different, I think. But yeah. Cool. How long is this camera now going to go further up? Can still see this cowlick, not anymore. When does the camera stop moving upwards? Oh, I never realized that you can see the clouds movements. That's cool. And I think the camera has stopped moving upwards, yes. Anyways.
The truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. It looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Sybrosium.
Oh,
Let's have a look over there.
Now up there, here. What's here supposed to be then? Pick up another scroll. Well then, let's see.
This is it!
Mountainous Miscellany, or how you are supposed to pronounce it. Magic engraved on Sybrosium does not wear off easily. Some believe the stone to be a bridge between the living and the dead. However, finding Sybrosium is no easy matter. You need to be at the right place at the right time. Legend has it that you might find Sybrosium if you stand in the middle of the lake, south of Mount Tianhe, at dusk and look in the direction of the setting sun. Okay.
So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Sybrosium. Let's go back and tell Shenhe the news.
Yeah. Then talk to Shenhe. Hello. Huh?
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended.
Okay.
I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Okay.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way.
This whole conversation is meaningless.
There is nothing he
said.
wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
Nice.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe,
But
we're
if
back!
it's nothing.
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end.
Okay. Then bye. What?
Shenhe, look. This tells us how to find Subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
Ikaso. I don't know how you pronounce it, whatever.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change them.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version.
On.
Huh?
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhe! Yun Jin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go!
Yes.
We can't let someone else beat us to it!
Yeah, I know. I don't think that time matters in this game anyways. I mean, like, haha, just to provoke Paimon. Haha, I'm just going to wait a whole freaking day here now. Oh damn, yeah, the day after tomorrow. What am I even doing? I'm waiting 2 days now. Have fun, Paimon. What's your idea of this? Cool, huh? By the way, Ixo is, I think, let's go in Japanese, because it's always what those characters always say in anime. Hey, how did you feel, Paimon?
Let's go find some treasure.
I didn't even know that you were able to do so. I think it's only since the new update that this is possible. Like before the 2.4 update, I think, or 2.3, I don't even know which one it was exactly. You were only able to like skip the time by 1 day. So it was like once you've gone like further by one, like once you've gone one round, the time would just reset itself. So yeah, whatever. Wait until around 17:30. I see. Looks like we're going to have to wait another day. We are 3 days late now. Hey, how do you feel, Paimon? Cool, huh? Well, oh my god, this Archon Quest is going to be super long. I think I'm going to have to split this into 3 parts then. Well, now. Oh. Well, I certainly see nothing. Look for Subrosium. Click on time, like, whatever. Well, Subrosium, I still don't even know how it looks like. Oh, this is Subrosium. I see.
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in!
So that's...
Paimon's curious if Beidou's made any progress.
My favorite character! Hey, my man, Xiao, how are you doing? Hey, what's up,
What
dude?
brings you here?
I just wanna say hi.
Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea?
What danger in the sea, man? Like, Ninguangs talking about it, Qiqi's talking about it, you as well. What's wrong?
Ningguang didn't tell you.
No, I am busy chasing after materials to rebuild the Jade Chamber that got sacrificed for that freaking fight that we fought like 2 weeks ago. You can't remember? What? No, but actually I know what fight it is. Anyways.
Something has happened in Guyun Stone Forest. According to the contract, as an Adeptus, I should not get involved for now.
For now.
But these things can be unpredictable. I have a contingency plan of my own.
Yo, what do you...
Only a single mountain lies between here and Liyue Harbor.
Okay.
If things get out of control, I will defend this place myself.
Oh, the Conqueror of Demons. The Demon Slayer. But I find this cool that he's chilling here. Can you like... To what degree can he turn his head? Oh, only to this degree. You're bad. I find it cool that Xiao is here, but bro, you're... Aren't you like looking to the wrong direction? You have to look into this direction. I'm like, whatever. That's cool. Yeah, it's cool, Xiao. Just do your job. What? Like Urukodaki says in the video of Team 4 Star, go do your job. Okay, that was so freaking bad what I just said, and so stupid, but whatever. Hello Mr. Drunk, I have returned with the forced items, and why can't you get like another one of those items? And like, they look so cool, especially this Subrosium. I like how it looks. It looks a bit like, or a lot like, where even is it? Like Noctilucus Jade, where is it? Noctilucus Jade. Hello, am I blind? It appears to me like my blindness was on a different level. Oh, that's right, I just looked at the wrong page. This is the correct page, I hope. It appears that I can't find Noctilucus Jade. Do I even have any on me? I mean, like, I should have. Okay, I'm not going to have to go through everything here. Huh? Huh? Ah, here it is. Like, it looks a lot like Noctilucus Jade. Like, you can see it right here. It's the same design, but it has a different color, and I like that color more, and it's also a bit more detailed, I think. Right? Yes, it's a bit more detailed. I'm like, I love this item, how Subrosium looks like. And I just wasted like 3 minutes looking for Noctilucus Jade because I'm freaking blind. Whatever. Hello, Master Drunk. I have returned with the materials, and yeah.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti Sigils next, but where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
We could just steal them
I'll sort that out.
From the Fatui.
You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti Sigils. Master heard that Ninguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti Sigils to her.
And we are abusing
Master
the
also
situation
said
now.
she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you. And I'll take care of those Adepti Sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
But since when Master Zhang and Shinho start making the Wonder Cores and the Adepti Sigils? Since when are those Adepti Sigils? Adepti Sigils? Weren't those sigils of permission that you needed?
The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
Okay.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
Okay. Wonder Core. And Adepti Sigil. Oh, it's actually an Adepti Sigil, not Sigil of Permission. I can just remember the Sigil of Permission. Hold on, why is this Adepti Sigil a 5-star item and the Sigil of Permission a 0-star item? It doesn't even have a star rating. What? Pardon me? Excuse me? Wonder Core, Adepti Sigil. Is really one Adepti Sigil enough? Can I? No, I can't. If you were able to throw these away, that would have been so funny. Then you have lost this game. You have to restart this game if you have thrown them away. Why? And oh no, don't tell me. Oh my god, who would have thought? Beidou is busy completing the quest, a pact that crosses time. Why? Come on, dude! Which one is it, you? Huh? A pact that crosses time. Which one? Huh? A pact. You know, I feel a bit scammed, you know? Like, seriously. Why? Whatever, just let's see, where am I? Oh, why? Like, why are those two quests intertwined like this? I don't get it. Why? I couldn't finish this quest because somehow Beidou was apparently, or one character was, what character was it even? Yun Jin maybe? I wasn't able to complete the Sinai Unicornus chapter because of this Archon Quest, and I'm not able to complete this Archon Quest because of the Sinai Unicornus chapter. I'm like, come on! Why? Why do they have to share those characters left and right like always? Once it's this one quest that requires the one character, then in the other, you know what I mean. It's I am feeling a bit scammed. What character is it even that I am?
Lilith stands guard. Evil shall never prevail.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Well, talk to the Jade Chamber secretary.